You ever catch yourself chasing something and halfway through you stop and think, wait, why am I even doing this? You didn't choose that want, it chose you. And we live in a world that's constantly telling us what to want: the perfect job, the dream body, the luxury watch, that Bali vacation you saw on Instagram, right? But here's the real question most people never stop to ask: what do I actually want to want? Not what Instagram wants for you, not what your parents hoped for, and not what society applauds. What you, deep down, want to want. And yeah, that's a brutally hard question to ask, which is why most of us avoid it altogether. And there's a story from Seneca that I really love, and it's essentially a man that steps outside his house and someone asks him, "Where are you going?" And he replies, "Oh, just going to see some people and do some things." And Seneca says that that man is like a cork floating in the ocean, right? Blown by the wind, pushed by the waves, moved, but never moving himself, really. But now imagine that cork's been drifting for 10 years. Has it traveled? Sure. But did it choose any of those directions? Was any of it intentional? No. But contrast that with someone in a boat instead of a cork, right? They might be using the same wind, facing the same ocean, but they've got a rudder, a map, a destination. And that's the difference between living and just floating, between acting and reacting, between knowing what you want and borrowing it from someone else. Very stark differences. And in society, we're not taught to design our wants. We are taught to download them. You want to be successful? Great, good for you, cool. But what does your version of success look like? Is it wealth, impact, peace, or did you just inherit someone else's definition? And here's a trap, sadly. We don't chase the wrong things. We chase them with everything we've got. We get degrees we don't care about. We climb ladders we didn't lean against the right wall. We hustle for goals we never questioned. And then one day we wake up like that cork in the ocean, floating away, drifting away, and realize we've gone far. Great. But not where we wanted to go because we didn't think about it in the first place. So why is it so damn hard to answer the question of what do you want to want? Because it forces you to get still. And in this stillness, you meet yourself without the noise, the notifications, the numbing, and you're left with the uncomfortable silence of, I don't know. And we hate that silence. So we fill it with what? With TikTok, with fake ambition, with busyness disguised as purpose, right? But clarity only shows up in stillness. And this question, what do I want to want? It demands you to peel back all the layers of shoulds and supposed tos to find what's truly, truly real. So let's ground this now. Here are 3 prompts I found really powerful for myself. The first one is, whose dream am I chasing right now? And be honest with yourself. Is it yours or did you inherit it from someone else? The second is, if no one ever clapped for me, would I still want this? If the world went silent, should this still matter? And the third is, if I weren't afraid of failing, what would I pursue? Because fear has a sneaky way of shaping our desires. So sit with these 3 things. Don't rush. This isn't about a 5-year plan. It's about alignment. Being the person in the boat, not the cork bobbing through someone else's current. Right? So here's a truth most people miss. You can feel successful and still be deeply off course. Because success isn't about achievement. It's about authenticity. And that starts by choosing your own wants, not outsourcing them to society, right? So I leave you with this. No man is free who is not the master of himself. This was said by Epictetus centuries ago. So take back the wheel, ask the hard question, and start living your answers, not someone else's algorithm. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I really hope you've taken something away from it to implement in your life. If you're enjoying Decoding Wisdom and listening to it on Spotify, make sure to follow us on Spotify and give us a good rating as well. And if you're watching it on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And we'd love to gauge with you guys. Thank you so much once again. And I hope to see you guys next week.